welcome everyone to Runescape Quest 108, Lunar Diplomacy, Episode 1. So, welcome to my little island, I guess. Anyway, so first things first, we have to get rid of our, ancient magics. Sadly. Believe it or not, we actually need to keep the Draymond staff, though. There we go. Out goes the knowledge. Do we lose our prayer for this? Yeah, no matter what. I don't know where I want to get prayer. Actually, apparently we do get to use our own way. Oh, yeah, for part of it. Do hands still come and play the thing for you? When something happens. Yes. Which is weird for a Sir Dominus Cathedral, that there's skeletal hands. Yeah, more ways than one. Because, you know, bones are ivory color. Okay, fire blast. Because it's just fire spells. Let's see, I need those and that. See, I need that Draymond staff back. Oh, I'm wielding one. Please tell me I'm wielding one. Thank goodness I am. I mean, I don't know why I want to keep it, considering this thing I'm about to make literally does the same exact thing. Wicked Hood. Thread. Guam. Mariental. Apparently I don't need any of that yet, though. Because this actually has its... Oh, wait, I mean my magic staff. Okay. See, Ashdale is... Okay, so actually, the west side of the world is the only one that doesn't have it, and that's gonna be a long time. That, I'm not gonna bother with till Shadow. Over Ashdale, and then that we are actually about to unlock. I'm an idiot. That is the wrong question. It's probably Brunt. No? It's this fellow. Hello there. Don't talk to me, Outerlander. I don't have time for the likes of you. Outerlander? Hey, don't call me Outerlander. I'm known as the Miley Barlock. Can't say I've heard of you. So they let you sort into the clan nowadays? Wow, things have really changed since I've been gone. Things have really changed since I've gone. You've been away from these parts for a while. Oh, you haven't heard of the infamous Lokar, scourge of the northern seas? No. That's you then, is it? If I'm ready, I have no regrets about why I left. Why did you leave? As a young man, I learned that the Fremnik way of life was too slow for me. Oh, sure, every so often we go on big raiding parties, looting and pillaging the weaker islands around here for food and profit, but... well, after a while, that was all I looked forward to doing. Growing crops, milking cows, catching and cooking food, the day-to-day activities of our life. They're so boring! No, I knew what I wanted to do, and that was attack innocent people going about their daily business, steal all their money, and spend it on wine, woman, and song. Okay. So I ran away from where I got to become a pirate. It's way more fun, plus you get to see the world. Oh, I'm a pirate. Was the world good then? Only you seem to have returned to Relic after all. Yes, I returned here. But that's only because we're short on supplies. I see, so where are you and your scurvy sea dogs heading to next? Our shiver me timbers. You're trying my patience. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment. Indeed. Well, the rest of the group are at Lunar Isle at the moment. It's where the Moon Clan lives. The Moon Clan? I think I've heard of them. I'd be surprised if you hadn't. They're the Fremnik's most hated enemy. You're in war with them for hundreds of years. Actually, that might be a problem for you then. Oh yeah, because I'm Fremnik now. A problem. Yeah, they're a really powerful race of mages. They'd read your mind and see that you're a Fremnik straight away, and then probably turn you inside out and feed you to the birds. Cosmic. But you went there okay? Yeah, but I think the Fremniks are a bunch of losers. They probably picked up on that. Look, I know a way you'll be able to travel there without, getting killed and all that, if you fancy a trip. Yeah, sure. Well, I've always wondered what the state of my innards are. That's a spirit. Well, what you want to do is go and talk to Brunt, the chieftain, and get a sealed passage from him. Sealed passage? What's that? Well, it shows you're a diplomat for the Fremnik, so you have immunity from being killed and stuff. It's ancient tradition not to attack anyone bearing a sealed passage because they're probably on a diplomatic mission or connected with powerful allies. Either way, killing them is usually a bad idea. So I have to try and bring peace to two warring nations who've been fighting for centuries? What? I never said you had to bother trying to do that. You just have to pretend like you might. It's getting on my nose if the losers want to get slaughtered by the Moon Clan. More so for me to loot when they're all dead. Well, I'll try. I am the mighty Barlock, after all. Yes. So I just have to go to Brunt and tell him I want to see a passage? That's it, because in my experience, simple tasks like that always seem to take longer than I expect. Yeah, just go over and talk to the chief, loser. You might have to tell him some rubbish he wants to hear, but that's it. Okay, when you got it, my supplies are loaded and I'm good to head back to our ship. Be right back. You know what? You know what? I've run a lot of I've run diplomatic missions for Fremennik Islands before, so yeah, I'm the probably most experienced. Do you have to have done like? What are the requirements for this thing? Oh well, I can't even tell. Weird. I only need the lost city and then the Fremennik trials. I would have expected at least the Throne of Miscellanea just to be diplomatic, right? Hi there, Brunt. Could you help me out with a seal of passage? A seal of passage? Whatever for? Well, I've heard that there have been great troubles between your people and those of the Moon Clan. I was hoping to help, so I need a seal of passage to show my intentions. Barlock, many have tried, but the Moon Clan are by no means a sharing group of people. They're everything by magic, which is something we never use. They're so secret about it. If only they would share, we wouldn't have to kill them all the time. I will see what I can do. Can I have the seal then? If you have to bring peace to two warring clans, then perhaps it is best that you do. So you get the seal yet from Brunt the Chieftain? Can I leave this dump of a town? Yep, I've got it right here. Great, let's head back to my ship. You ready to go now? Ah, Yar. Let's be on our way, Yar. Why are you talking like that? Isn't that how pirates talk? Only the very stupid ones. Since you don't talk to like that to my crew, I assume you're mocking them and kill you. Let's start again. Are you ready to go? Why, yes, tally-ho. Suppose I will have to do. Here at the Pirates' Cove, you'll find the captain already on board. There's a lot of moss giants here. Oh, so this is a little island. This is a big ship. Actually, no, ships are way bigger than that, usually. Although, not the Runescape ships, actually. Let's go if you find the captain already on board. I think moss giants are aggressive to me still. No, they should not be. Palmer, Jake, Wilson, and just pirate. Well, good day to you, my dear sir. Oh boy, look at that. Just hanging around. In time, though. How much do you think the pirates had to choreograph that? Got some apples around here. Where's the captain? Probably in his quarters? Yeah. Captain Bentley. Aye, aye, Captain. I don't recognize you as one of my men. What are you doing aboard my ship? Stowaway, swat! Oh, look after me a journey? You said you could take me to the island of the Moon Clan? Oh, he did he? Sometimes regret ever allowing that vagabond to join my crew. It's a very bad work ethic, and I have to say his attitude can be very confrontational. Loco's a loser. Bark! So, you won't take me to Lunar Isle? Well, no, I didn't say that. We are returning there again soon, away as our last visit was most profitable. In fact, as soon as our boys are finished loading stocks, we should be ready to depart. Now, as captain of the ship, I feel I must play host, even if you aren't exactly a welcome guest. Is there anything you wish to know? Can you tell me something about the Moon Clan? So, what can you tell me about this Moon Clan? It all seems very mysterious, I must say. The Moon Clan? Oh, very fine people, very hospitable. We've heard that they're very warrior strangers and dislike people just showing up to their island. When we sent a landing party aboard, they all seemed more than happy to see us. Well, they even threw a big festival in our honor. Anyway, they had a large supply of items that we felt we could use on the high seas, so we made a few trades with them and we were on our way. What kind of items? Well, I'm not sure how much you've heard about them, but they are magical experts. They sold us, many rune stones, as well as a few good luck charms and talismans and such to help us on our voyage. Yes, there might have been a little secret about that strange temple and the old lodge of theirs in town. And I must say they certainly have the strangest house I've ever seen in my life in their little village, but it was a trip all around and I look forward to trading there again in the future. So it's not everywhere that a pirate captain and his crew can rest ashore without having to worry about the authorities catching them, is it? Fight the lock, squawk! No, I guess it isn't. Anything else you wish to ask me about while I'm not busy? What are you doing at Lunar Isle? I thought pirates would be, out pirating. Obviously, the act of actual pirating is a big part of our agenda, but we like to think of ourselves as non-regulated merchants. What good is plunder if you have nothing to spend it on, Likewise, I'm a forward-thinking captain and endeavor to invest much of my plunder back into the ship and its crew, so we can be better and more efficient force for theft upon the seas. So you went to Lunar Isle for supplies? Obviously not initially. Obviously your first thought was to show up, rob them blind, and take off with the plunder spilling from our decks. So what made you change your mind? Firstly, there were the monsters. Monsters? There's hundreds of things, and swarming with them, Dirty, smelly beasts as big as a wolf. Yes, you'd certainly be either handy with a blade or quick on your toes, and spend much time outside of the village with those things around. Everywhere. Squawk, couldn't realize that. It's monster, Squawk. So you didn't attack the Moon Clan because you were worried you would yourself be attacked by these monsters trying to make you escape? Oh yes, absolutely. That and the next reason. Your next reason? Yes, the next reason being that the Moon Clan are quite stupendously powerful magicians. As soon as you look at them, really quite powerful indeed. As we saw them, we last any thought about trying to attack or steal from them. Which, as it turned out, was lucky for us. Bunch of blooming loonies, quack! It was? Oh yes, I can read minds, you see. If we'd shown up thinking about robbing them, they would have just killed us all on the spot. You mentioned the extraordinarily powerful magicians, didn't I? Yes, you did. Yeah, I'm glad I did, because they really, really are. And mind readers. Yes, all in all, I'm glad we didn't try any funny business in it after all. Plus, there's the other good reason. That reason being? Well, when you are a crew of successful pirates, it becomes more and more difficult to ever more somewhere to spend your loot. You're far too quick to call the guards a troublemaker nowadays. My village, where people are more than happy to trade with you regardless of who you may have just stolen from and killed. I like that non-judgmental attitude of theirs. Okay, then. Anything else you wanted to know before we set sail? Tell me something about your ship? I was hoping you could tell me a little bit about your ship. I must say it's really very impressive. Ah, connoisseur, yes. She's named the Lady Zay, and may I say is one of the finest ships to ever sail the seas. It was a steal from the Karamjan shipyards. Wait, the gnome things? Uh-oh. Yep. Okay, but I guess that is funny enough a good place to end it though. So, if you enjoyed this video, you know what to do. See ya.